All right, we're going to do this problem. It's number 3 from the worksheet, but I have it written here as well. A conical cup is 4 centimeters across and 6 centimeters deep. Water leaks out at a rate of 2 centimeters per second. How fast is the water level dropping when the height is 3 centimeters? Okay, so first I'm going to draw a picture. And it is always 2 centimeters across, so 4 centimeters across, so 2 centimeters. And this is always 6 centimeters. And I don't recommend putting your units in there. Okay, just put a 6. All right, now that's that whole thing right there. Okay, so now, you see this triangle I have? It's a right triangle. All right, now I'm going to make this next one. It says, how fast is the water level dropping when the height is 3 centimeters? Okay, so now about halfway, well, actually exactly halfway, I'm going to have a new radius and a new height, which this one's changing, so I want to make sure I put it as a letter, as a variable, not as a number 3. Okay, even though they say the height is 3. Okay, so now, let's see, it says water leaks out at a rate of 2 centimeters cubed per second. All right, so I'm going to need the volume formula, definitely, so let's write that. Volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r squared h. Okay. Now let's write all the things they gave us. 4 centimeters across, but that's a constant. 6 centimeters deep, that's a constant. That's the size of the cup. Okay. As the water leaks, though, this is changing. The radius is changing as you go down. See? As you get more lower and lower, each one of these rings here will give you a new height and a new radius. Okay. So the radius is changing and the height is changing. They give us dV. Excuse me. dt is, and now it says it's leaking out. So that means the volume is decreasing. So it'd be -2 cubic centimeters per second. How fast is the water level dropping? Okay, so that would be dH dt. When the height is 3 centimeters. Okay, so now I need to figure out, well, I'm not sure what to do, so I'm just going to do the derivative. So dV dt equals, I'm not going to have enough room. I'm going to need to do a product rule here, so I'm going to bring it down here. Okay, so dV dt is 1/3 pi, and then 2r dr dt times h plus dH dt r squared. All right, now I have h. I don't have dr dt, okay, and I don't have r. Well, remember, if you don't have those things you need, then maybe you need a secondary equation. Well, if you look at this picture, it's just 2 right triangles, which we've been practicing, similar triangles, which we've been practicing. So let's try that out, okay? Okay, so we are going to do the big one, 6 over 2 equals the little one, h over r. Okay, so that's 3 equals h over r, or 3r equals h, so you don't have to do a quotient rule or anything. Okay, first of all, now I know h, so I know r, right? So if I plug in 3 for h, I get 3r equals 3, so r equals 1. Okay, so that's good. I need that there. I have well, that's the thing I'm trying to solve for, is dH dt. I have h, I need dr dt. Well, here's a relationship of just r and h. So if I take its derivative, I will get a relationship between dr and dh. So let's also take its derivative. So I get 3, taking this one, dr dt equals dH dt. See? Now, what is dH dt? I don't know, but I can put in instead, because I'm trying to solve for dH dt, I can put in, so dr dt is 1/3 dH dt. So I can take that and put it right there. And then all I'll have is a dr dt. I have dH dt, I'll have my r, which I have, and I'm solving for dH dt, and I have dV dt. So let's see what I mean. So now I get dV dt, which is up here, -2. Let me move this way. Okay. -2 equals 1/3 pi 2 times, there's our 1, times, I don't know that, so 1/3, and then dH dt, times h, which I know h, so don't get confused. This is the only thing I was replacing. Okay. H is 3 plus dH dt times 1 squared. Okay. All right, and now all I have is dH dt, which I can solve for. So let's do it. So we get, well, that's going to cancel with that, so that's nice. So I just get -2 equals, well, that's 2. So 2 pi over 3. So I'm just distributing this in also. dH dt plus, don't forget to distribute it here, pi over 3 dH dt. So now I have 2 pi over 3 plus a pi over 3. So I get, 3 pi over 3, or in other words, pi. I just added those together. 2 pi over 3 plus pi over 3 equals pi, right? 3 pi over 3, which is pi. Okay, so then pi dH dt, so then that's -2 over pi, and then it's d is height, so it'd be centimeters per second, is dH dt. All right, and that's how you do it.